I can't believe I made it back in
What
time.
can you tell us
I drove
about
like
Squadron 42? We don't want to do any spoilers or anything.
90 miles an hour
for those of you who
to get here for
those of us
this.
who may be tuning in for the first time, because a lot of people discover Star Citizen.
Who else is eating pizza while watching this?
Carry over into
Does Chris usually present all the new stuff, like all the new mic drop features?
To me, Star Citizen means freedom. Freedom from publishers, freedom in gameplay, freedom for many to live.
That's what I said. Didn't I say that earlier?
They have been wanting for decades.
Test Squadron, it's a fantastic community, and that really is what it is about. We're just a small slice of the greater Star Citizen.
It's more than community. It's
Once
like
they started being able to walk
freedom.
around, I think they started to really
Freedom in game and out. Freedom from
what was happening.
AAA publishers. Freedom from financial constraints of indie gaming.
Relationship, I think, would be much thing with Gamma. And I play one-handed, so I have to use voice tag. And it took me a while to get used to it, but
Yeah, he was telling me all about this at Citizen Bar Citizen.
I was getting the hang of it, and it was really enjoyable.
They show us the good and the bad in game development, and we never really seen that before. They continue to push the game.
Freedom with not having a publisher and setting goals and deadlines. It means that we can concentrate on what we think means the most to the fans.
And I think that's a massive benefit of being open and doing what we do.
Star Citizen is,
You nailed it.
and always will be,
Open,
more
transparency,
than a game.
talk to the
So
community.
much more. Please raise
Even
your
if you
hand
disagree with the
if
community,
you have made at least one heartfelt connection with another human being
keep the transparency.
while being part of this project in any shape or form. Please give up a smile for one memory on Star Citizen that has absolutely made your day.
I am a Star Citizen.
I am a Star Citizen.
I'm a Star Citizen.
I'm a Star Citizen.
I'm a Star Citizen.
I'm a Star Citizen.
We are Star Citizens.
I am a Star Citizen.
And I'm proud to call myself a Star Citizen.
I'm a Star Citizen. Are you guys Star Citizens?
Check that out.
Guys, if you haven't gone, I'm not just like talking it up. I had so much fun at Bar Citizen, New York.
In other community news, the referral program that we launched last year, we
Met Fast Car, I met Sergeant Gamble, Supreme Tokyo.
Got
It was so much fun.
1,042 new backers
So much fun.
into the game.
Friends and contact will be standardized in Spectrum, so you can manipulate.
Dude, spatialized voice is like
We can have rich game presence. That means you're not just
something you always want to mess around with, but I've never actually gotten the chance to yet. Like it's so.
So you'll be able to see statuses.
Like
from
my
the
friend
game
talking down a hallway and it's all metal and.
Party management is where we ultimately want to be able to get. So
That's what I was thinking too. It's
and then this is the form engine.
seems
It's
like
a lot more
seems like
modern.
a cross.
We-
Well,
you know,
it's
it's
Solomon
faster
said
too
Spectrum,
because
right?
it's
So it's
real time.
in game. It's an
newer
in-game,
devices,
out-game
get
browser,
notifications from
mobile
it.
app.
I can upvote. I can react on
Discord.
any of those. But also, what's pretty cool is that
With-
we've flattened the list into a.
There's no
single
video,
list.
obviously.
So
Yeah,
there's
it's
no
probably
more
too heavy
paging
for
going
video.
From page to page, just scroll down the list.
I think.
Options I
Kira, are you talking like
able to add
if my friend's sitting in the seat behind me and
buttons, that'll be in that first.
in my headset?
And then
Well, I have a
after
surround sound
moving to
headset,
6
but
to 8 week cycle
I would
for
actually
all
hear
of
him
the
behind me.
functions. So launcher,
That's
in-game
really
mobile
cool to
voice
think about.
support, and mobile. And so we're going to be working on Spectrum.
Like from
quite a
behind
bit,
me, he's
and
like-
this is only the beginning because, as you can see,
Yeah.
you can already imagine how
Yep.
we can bring down the organization.
Will you do me a big favor?
Or add more.
Will you make
features
me a
to
cup
it.
of
And so this
coffee?
is going to become a really important tool that you'll have since you add the installer. You have
I don't want to miss a second of this.
And so that's it. That's what I want to show you guys.
I got the cup here if you want to use that one. The what? If you want. I got one here though.
Future for our children. At the forefront of that effort is RSI's newest ship, the Polaris. Combining devastating firepower and searing speed, the Polaris-class Corvette is effective against a wide variety of aggressors and scenarios. From delivering humanitarian aid to tactical operations, the Polaris's ability will make it an essential part of any fleet for years to come. But the Polaris is only the tip of the spear for this grand
That ship looks
a full line of other ships.
What we call chapters, which is chapters in the story. There's 28 of them in Squadron 42, Episode 1, which is equivalent to probably about 60 plus missions. Most of our chapters are multi-part.
Holy crap, I thought that was going to be for all episodes.
They're usually 2 to 3 missions in length, so there's flying around,
What's
foot, or talking to people.
Is there any info on rough? I absolutely don't want to rush it, but is there any? Did he ever give any information on?
People we haven't told you about that will
Like, is episode 2 coming out after the Persistent Universe, or is Squadron 42 going to be all the episodes released first, or in combination? Yeah, that's kind of intimidating pathfinding. Not only is it not just on ground, it's like in 3-dimensional space.
Capturing these actors,
but then you have everything inside the ship too.
We want to make sure that the fluidity of the animation going between
that's kind of
actions and everything doesn't feel sort of like the typical AI.
That's ridiculous.
Like this, and then it does that, right? So that definitely takes time. Improved combat logic in terms of the AI sort of working together and stuff. Integrating sort of, we have the.
Did you guys see that ambulance in the background?
Older mission system, which was more traditional, the old CryEngine.
That thing is here like
but since we've gone more systemic and
3 times a week.
We're building another layer on top of. And I want to give you a bit of roadmap after 3.0, so you know what we're doing. I guess there's a lot of minors.
This is my area, guys.
So 3.1. And just
money making,
by the way, in case you haven't noticed it,
not killers. I'm not a killer, guys.
We're going to try to do a release every month. After going through this year, we've sort of realized that that's a very hard cadence to do, because by the time you get new content in and you start testing it and get feedback, it's almost impossible to get a significant amount of content to test and do the feedback. So I would say that our cadence on releases, which is what you've seen in the last few releases, is probably going to be something like 2 to 3 months between releases. So just to give expectations, because I don't want to go through 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, and 3.4, and everyone goes, okay, we're going to get that in 4 months.
Okay, so loosely we're talking 3.0 in December, and then 3.1, 4 months after that.
We're going to have mining, we're going to have refining and processing, we're going to have quantum interdiction, which means you'll be able to wait and pull people out of quantum travel, whether it's AI or you're doing it yourself. Refueling, escort. We're gonna add additional locations to Stanton, and we're gonna have the new Drake ships. Well, we already have the red and blue, but in the new way we do ships. The Miss Cull Sea for trading, the Prospector for mining, and the Origin 85X, which was this kind of cool cruiser that was with the 890 jump. And if you already have an 890 jump,
I got dreams of driving around a Hull, guys.
The next
Hull
one
class.
would be 3.2 with repair and salvage. So we'll be able to salvage and repair.
So I didn't know anything about the repair system
until
I went to Bar Citizen last week.
Again,
couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe how detailed the repair system was. Could not believe it.
Finishing out the RSI ships in the new way, Terrapin, and then the variants of the Vanguard and the Reclaimer, which
Alberto, my boy
ship.
Alberto that I met there.
And I know it's one of 3.3.
Farming and rescue.
Here's the one. Who knew farming was so popular? So what we're going to aim for 3.3 is farming.
I just want to grow shit, Chris.
Yeah. And then you can hit.
That's fun. That's kind of cool. You fly in, guns blazing, rescuing people.
2 days, because everyone goes, "Why did you say that?" Chris?
They can put money in your tip jar for.
It's always best laid plans of mine. Okay, so
ships with medical facilities. That's cool.
What we talked about. So it's demo time. So
time we've been waiting for, guys.
At Gamescom we showed you. Let's go down. Let's go down, and we will start the demo. This is all 100% live, in the engine, in real time. Let's go.
What time is it? Game time. Ooh. Get the crowd reactions. Yep. Let's get those beautiful. distress signal detected. Oh, the trees, look at the trees. We're getting biomes, guys. We're getting biomes. Guys, we can go to that peak. We can go to that peak right there. Yep, something's on the peak.
I missed it. He actually says hello, CitizenCon, but you guys are all laughing when you saw the guy.
Imagine if they go to that planet in the distance. Imagine if they... Holy shit. Look at the foliage everywhere. I mean, there's a lot of desert, but there's a lot of foliage, too. I heard the birds too, man.
Contrails. So we're heading towards the distress beacon. So the idea with this would be that, you know, you potentially could get a mission where you get a distress beacon and you're going to find out on, you know, in this particular case, this planet. So we're heading towards it.
But that's the thing. You could probably do that. You could probably go down. You can hunt the birds. You can cook them. Yeah. Oh, man. This is Aquila, right?
Right, so I think the atmospheric conditions are unstable. One of the key gameplay things you want to do on, because obviously the planetary tech is going to allow us to have a whole bunch of play areas we don't normally have. Is to encourage players not to always, you know, maybe you can't always fly there. Maybe you have to get out and use your rover, for instance, which you have to. Let's go find a landing zone. It's on the edge of the desert plain.
God, they're gonna land. They're gonna go inside the base. They're gonna. I think you can. In the Gamescom demo, they just landed on a random spot in the rock planet. Maybe there's some sort of advantage to landing on the landing pad. Besides a flat surface, I guess. I'm hoping anyway.
There's a little compression there. We've been working on that thing for the... I know it's a small thing, but I always want to have the landing gear.
I love how he disclaimers this stuff, and we're like, we don't give a shit. Looks sweet. We know you'll fix it.
Alright, so we're going to head out to do some exploring and the armor on.
Imagine if they had just so much extra money that they're just like, you know what? Let's show him taking off his clothes and putting on the other clothes.
Just in case there's some hostiles out there. Handley, we got.
They gonna do a dragonfly? So you can find a dragonfly in a cargo box inside the base. Nope.
So, you know,
He came packing.
Constellation, a killer commercial a while ago. We're now doing this
Oh my god.
in real time. And that's actually
Oh my god, I was about to have a heart attack.
This tech is when we build a planet on a planetary scale and its level of detail, and of course you can see.
Wow, that's the worst feeling in the world.
Like looks like what you see at Battlefield 1, for instance, in the desert. There, sort of flower. And if we take a look back here, you can sort of see where we came from, about 2.5 kilometers back there. And so we're heading past this rock out.
This has the new image stabilization stuff, right? Like the
set of this sort of canyon walls to head to the distress beacon.
Actually didn't notice it till just now. Live streams like DDoS confirmed. So at least I know it's not me. Dude, there's gonna be like Ben Kenobi style hermits just like chilling. Just has her own little place in the universe and has a sniper and they'll sniper anyone that gets too close. Fuck. Right? Sand people? Did I just say Ben Kenobi? This is weird.
I know the music changing here is all part of the dynamic music logic system.
This kind of, guys, this kind of reminds me of like the old MechWarrior 2 soundtrack, like the old MechWarrior games.
Right, so that's, well, we lost our rover.
I absolutely loved that soundtrack. I love that it's that style of music that kind of amps up.
So the distress beacon's coming from.
Welcome, Rodrigo. Halo gameplay.
That was the trap.
So they purposely brought him in. What did that say? I can't read what it said.
Alright, let's see what we got around here. Very conveniently some.
Do you think there's actual physics affecting that blanket right there? Or the tarp? That totally is, isn't it?
About that shot moment. Here we go. Right,
Holy
we got
shit.
another stress beacon we can link to, so let's go look for that.
Right? Like, they throw in, like, Dragon, to your point, they throw in... They throw in stuff like,
driving around at this level of detail.
perfectly
That's kind of a big testament.
physicized... Probably not actual... Watch the stream. Watch the live chat just start freaking out right now. That's what I mean. Like, it can't be... I didn't notice... I guess I didn't see it long enough, but I didn't notice a pattern. I love the little sound effects on that. Listen to the background, guys. Listen to the background sounds.
Yeah, and if you see up there, that's the space station. And if you look closer, you can actually see the rings slowly rotate. But that is the space station we flew past on the way down. And that's kind of what the sort of tech and the 64-bit precision for positional space gives you. But seriously, the sandstorm's an example of we want to have dynamic weather on the procedural planets, and we're working to have sort of a dynamic procedural weather system and things like sandstorms, hurricanes.
Oh, come on, guys. How cool is that?
Things that will model onto the planets that will add additional sort of drama and challenges for when you're adventuring and playing around.
It's like I'm living all my Dune fantasies.
Alright, let's go check out what these wreckage is.
Like, you had sandstorms in, like, Mad Max and stuff, but you never... Well, we'll see. We'll see. Let's see what happens here.
Maybe dangerous out in the desert, who knows? That looks like the Orpheus Horizon in desert. But we're just gonna do it! And go out there. Yeah. I know, I gotta memorize that whole speech.
Oh my god. That literally was Dune meets Beetlejuice. Right? I wasn't even thinking that. I was just thinking the dust storms.
Watching the incoming sandstorm.
Yeah, none of the words that you used were... Oh!
That looks like it's getting close. Okay, let's...
What did he mean by that? It means like the animation's getting close?
Shit.
Yes.
Hurry up, Vince. Go. Okay, jump.
Holy shit. Did you guys see the stuff fly off? This is blowing me away. Did he take damage? Is that why the visor's kind of like glitching out?
So let's find a way out.
Right? Okay, so Kieran, that's what I was wondering. Like the sandstorm like came on perfectly as he was coming up to the top. And, like, God, I hope it wasn't. But you know what I mean? Like that was kind of perfect timing. I'm absolutely not a pessimist, but I just sometimes I don't know. For demo reasons. Does this feel like the intro to Force Awakens a little bit? Hate to make the comparison, but it's that kind of scale. Scavenging scale. How's he getting that cam shot? Oh my god.
Maybe that's not such a good idea.
Oh, Shuriken, I think you're about to get your demo here.
One of the other cool things, anyways, just about our editor in general, you saw that while he's developing, he can actually just jump in and start actually playing the game directly from it. It's a super powerful tool. You won't iterate too much on stuff. If you have to shut down, take 5 minutes to reload some other executable, then you come back to your editor. Being able to just minutely change thing after thing after thing and jump in and try it again and jump in and try it again and jump in and try it again gives you really polished content. So there's one reason I'm standing here talking about it and Simon's flying. He's a very, very good pilot, and I think we're about to showcase this, no pressure. So that's not a sprite. Let's go. All right. So a little bit of a different looking planet here.
Look at that sun. Look at that fucking
so this
sun,
is
guys.
kind of showing off a little more of the exotic ecosystem that we can do, and we barely just scratched the surface on how far we can really take the exotic bits. These are Sulfur Lakes. This place probably just stinks. I mean, it's super hot. The sunset, though, that you can see again with the atmosphere scattering, we get this for free. You know, not for free. I mean, somebody worked very, very hard on it, Carson Wenzel. But in terms of actually running in the game, when the sun comes down on the horizon, yeah, we're going to get that scattering. We get natural day-night cycles because, well, the planet's rotating. So you see, they're doing a bit of mining
Later,
here,
Just.
but Simon's...
Thanks for coming,
great.
participating.
All right.
Must be like 5 o'clock there, right? You hung in there good.
Well done. There's no pressure. But we really wanted to show you again, like, without having too big of a demo put around it, we wanted to show you how we kind of, you know, level design jazz.
I don't know what it is about the
a little bit improv and all.
little steam vents, steam exhausts, and like the ships on the surface here, but they're better than any game I've ever seen in my life. Oh, guys, shit.
So we're gonna go chase him down, see where he went.
It just feels fun, doesn't it? Like the whole mechanic there, like one part Back to the Future, one part just.
All right, so we've given away way too much already. They want me to get off, I know it. I'm so sorry. All right, thanks a lot, guys. I hope you like seeing how we actually build all this stuff for you.
Come on.
Alright, so that was a little view behind the curtain.
There was some cool stuff there. There was a, what I think you guys determined to be some scripted events, but still, as you said, it showed kind of what the planetary in-game engine was. Oh my god, when the little Tuscan warrior thing, like the sand people, they, oh, he said they couldn't show Squadron 42. Alright. Another stream, people were saying Squadron 42 crashed. Well, shit. Did it live up to your height? They did. They just totally just like turned it off. Fuck. So who's going to Frankfurt next year? Oh shit. Maybe if I buy tickets now, I can get a good deal. That would be kind of cool to go over there though. Those guys do a lot of drinking. I do have Amazon Prime. If you do, you can disable Twitch ads. All right, well, we are going to have a conversation. We're going to have a conversation sometime then. Or I'll just Google it and see. I don't know. This is actually the first time I was streaming, so what'd you guys think? Actually, real quick, sound off your favorite Your favorite part? I had a couple favorite parts. It was the it was probably when it scared the shit out of me when the sand people were there. The original worm reveal in the distance was pretty cool. But just like I said before, the biome stuff took me by surprise. Not surprise, but yes, the weather systems, absolutely. I like the fact that I can see. Yeah, it's gonna be. Think about it. You're gonna have like storm clouds rolling in. You're gonna have like on like the Hoth planets. You're gonna see Swap. That movie was sad. Seriously, that movie hit it hard. That movie was when she was tugging on the barbed wire at the end. Yeah, I couldn't. Yeah, the biomes, the weather systems. That was probably my favorite part. It wasn't like, like you hear about. Remember a couple years ago or 5 years ago when biomes were first introduced to Minecraft, and it was just like kind of abrupt transitions in biomes. I haven't really played a game that attempted biomes since then, so I guess I wasn't expecting the kind of realistic flow from biome to biome. So it kind of took a good 10 seconds to go from like a tepid, arid climate to like a snow-capped winter climate. In a spaceship, in a ship, so it was awesome. They went up, they were telling people you don't need to buy ships and that they're not ready to show Squadron 42. We need honest communication. It's not there yet, it's bad. Oh, you're ASN, you're saying there was some sort of, oh, you like the honesty. Got it. Sorry, I thought you were saying something was wrong there for a second. The honesty and the transparency in this game is astounding. Dragon, love the biomes, different planets. I'm more interested in flying around than on the ground. The worm looked cool. Did it finish? Keisho, yeah, it was good. It was good, Keish. It was kind of tight. That's what I mean. Okay, so that was the answer to what the reporter guy also asked. Like, have you been following all the the controversies and the inner turmoils or all the reports that there's kind of stuff happening behind the scenes in Star Citizen? I was like, one, I barely learned about this. Like, some of you guys were telling me about Derek Smart at the Bar Citizen, and I was just like, at some point, it's got to be about seeing is believing, right? Like, the foundational systems are in place. It's time to go. Like, they're starting to show the real stuff. It's starting to pay off. At some point, you got to turn. You either got to say, it's not a matter of like they're wasting money and stuff. They're doing stuff with the contributors' money. It's just about whether you think you like a space game or not. You know what I mean? It's not. If you're a fan of games in any capacity, like even if you don't like space games, like how could you not like the development cycle on this? How could you not like the transparency? If like as you said, ASN, how could you not like the honesty? I mean, they're not going to tell us everything, but I don't know. K-Bomb, it's hard to run through too many biomes in one shot. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. I was kind of like, oh, where's like the dense foliage biome? And yeah, they could only a little bit at a time. Oceans, forests, coastal plains. Yep, exactly. How seamless are the tools though? They could just create stuff. They can get in like a starship and then fly up to another planet and mess with that one. Like the tools are just seamless. It's really cool. Okay. I was thinking the exact same thing. Like I would just when the when the worm kind of came up and went over and it kind of glitched out there. Like I just wanted to like walk back and just friggin' jump off the platform into the mouth so bad. That's the kind of missions I think would be cool for like Squadron single player game. No, like a giant worm. Like have you ever seen the movie Dune or like Beetlejuice? Never mind. Beetlejuice doesn't do it justice. That wasn't as big as this thing. It's like one of the big ass worms, like Tremors type shit. All right, guys, we're 36 minutes into the debate here. My wife and I are gonna go check this out. It's a very important decision to make in the United States. So I wanted to see. I heard on social feeds it's already getting kind of nasty. Guys, thank you for joining in. I'll probably have an edited version. I don't know. Should I do the raw? I'll slap up the raw version of this if you guys want to take a look at the commentary, or I'll probably have an edited version too, so we can talk about what we saw. But I appreciate you guys coming. This is the first stream, so thanks for coming and hanging out. I really appreciate it. Yeah, let me know if you guys want me to live stream any more stuff. The events are few and far between, so maybe there's some other stuff. Maybe we can get together. Maybe if there are some of you other YouTubers out there kind of stream, we can kind of do some dual streams or something. I'd love to kind of do some chats and talks about this. I don't know. These guys are just amazing. So, anyway, I'm glad to be a citizen with you guys. Finally. I'm sorry it took me so long. So, forgive me. All right, guys. Peace out. Babe, are they talking yet?
What?
Are they talking yet?
They didn't. All they're talking about is their bashing.
All right.
I honestly kind of want to turn it off.
Oh, really?
They're not even talking about. They're just bashing each other.
Debate's going well, guys.